I'm Dr. Jeffrey Botman. I've been helping clients for more than 25 years with a variety of problems. Those problems include anxiety, depression, anger, and yes, difficulties associated with eating and body image. If eating is not as natural and easy and healthy for you now as you would wish it to be for a 5-year-old who feels safe and secure and loved, then this hypnosis recording is for you. Now, you might wonder exactly what I know. After all, more likely than not, I have never met and never will meet you. More likely than not, I wouldn't be able to tell you from Adam, yet alone from Eve, even on the sunniest of days. And I certainly cannot claim to know anything at all about those personal experiences that have shaped your conscious identity. Not to mention those that have penetrated to the depths of your unconscious core. What I do know is this: you have a conscious mind, and you also have an unconscious mind. And you have, through your lifetime of experience, derived a set of conscious understandings. Some of them still serve you well. Others you have outgrown owing to changes in your life circumstances or to errors in perception or interpretation or judgment or reasoning, such as have emerged along the way. And you have also, through your lifetime of experience, derived a set of unconscious understandings, lying within which is the combination of awareness and wisdom and creativity that you require in order to correct those mistakes in conscious understanding that have complicated your life and hindered your pursuit of personal growth and personal fulfillment. Now, the time has come for me to ask you outright, as you listen to my voice, what do you really want? And what do you really want at the deepest level? I doubt that you want to struggle on your own, as you have struggled until now, especially when you can work together with me on an unconscious level to correct those mistakes in conscious understanding that have complicated your life and hindered your pursuit of personal growth and personal fulfillment. And exactly how will our unconscious minds work together? To find out, just wait for your eyes to close. Really don't rush them. Just trust that they will close eventually. Your unconscious mind will see to that. They've certainly closed before. Remember when you were utterly exhausted? You even wanted to stay alert, but you just couldn't. No matter how hard you tried, those eyelids just closed all by themselves. They wanted to close, and they did. And there was nothing you could do to stop them. So, let them close. Whenever they are ready, when next you hear me say, now, just let them close now. And let them stay closed. And rest assured, because there is so much that you know, over and above what you don't know, that you don't know you know, including perhaps that rare dream you may have forgotten to remember when you really didn't know that you knew where you were or how you got there, or even whether you were supposed to be old or young, or big or small. Perhaps you wondered during just such a dream, am I that young child eating birthday cake, or am I that full-grown adult watching that young child eating birthday cake? Am I that little girl squirming in her chair at the dinner table? Or am I that full-grown adult watching that little girl squirming in her chair? Or am I both? Or neither? And as you listen to my voice, just let yourself drift. And the deeper you go, the more safe and secure you will feel. And the more safe and secure you feel, the deeper you will go. And let my words echo within your mind as I count from 1 to 10, just as you might actually have counted along with an adult when, as a young child, you were just beginning to learn about numbers, and what a daunting task that seemed. So many numbers to digest, and so many numerals to absorb. Each number referring to a different grouping. There may have been one scoop of ice cream. Just let yourself drift. Or 2 cookies into the trance. Or 3 crackers. Go deeper and deeper. Or 4 potato chips, deep as the unconscious mind would have you understand. Or 5 spoonfuls of applesauce. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Or 6. Not a care in the world. Maybe 7 grapes. That's right. Or 8 cherries. Letting happen whatever happens. And 9, deeper and deeper into the trance. And 10, all the way there. And each numeral so different from every other, except for the ones that you couldn't easily tell apart because of striking resemblances and key features. And how did you ever learn to tell the difference between a 6 and a 1? Or was that a 3? And so many different places to find numbers. On a wooden block, on a playing card, on a clock, on the page of a book, on a street sign, on a box of cookies, even upon the front door of your home. And do you remember the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears? I'll bet you do. And do you remember when Mother asked, "What number is this?" Or was it your dad? It could have been an older sibling or even a babysitter, couldn't it? And you slowed yourself down before opening your mouth, and you licked your lips and weighed each and every possibility before swallowing and making your choice. No, you thought. 4 is too much, and no again. 2 is too little. And when Mama asked you to find a 3 on her block, you didn't want to pick out a 6 because you knew 6 was way too big and way too much. And you didn't want to pick out a 1 either because you knew that 1 was way too little and way too small. You wanted to pick out the number that was just right. And as you explored the world of numbers, you began forming mental images, and you learned to match objects you were seeing before your eyes to mental images that were forming a menu of possibilities within your mind, until the images in your mind had become a facile representation of and substitute for objects in the world you were sharing with parents and siblings and teachers and classmates and relatives and neighbors. Soon enough you knew this is a 3 and that's a 0. Or is that an 8? And yes, it is. And you learned what each number is good for, and you really did. That's right. 1 is good for a box of juice, and 2 is good for chocolate cookies, and 3 is good for crackers. Now, as I recite my numbers, I would like you to permit yourself to drift off, and please continue hearing me as I count, even as you drift off and away. You can do that, can't you? You've drifted off and away before, haven't you? Yes, you have. 1, drifting, drifting, drifting. 2, letting pass through your mind whatever impulse suggests itself. 3, more and more comfortable, more and more content. 4, letting fade any craving you may feel. 5, deeper and deeper into the trance. 6, feeling content and more fully content. 7, the deeper you go, the more satisfied you feel. 8, the more satisfied you feel, the deeper you go. 9, feeling that you have for this moment everything you need. For this moment, wanting absolutely nothing more. 10, deeply into trance. Deep, not as the conscious mind would have you understand, but deeply into the trance as your unconscious mind understands. And just let yourself savor this one idea. Trance can and should be a sweet and satisfying experience that tips the scale away from those undesirable behaviors. That have troubled you, toward those wholesome behaviors that will ease your emotional burden and reduce your social anxieties as you incline toward ever more healthy choices that can and will reshape you into the person you'd like to see smiling at you when you look at yourself in the mirror of your mind. And I really would like your full attention on both conscious and unconscious levels. Attention from your ears and attention from your nose and attention from your mouth and attention from your teeth and attention from your tongue and attention from your throat and attention from your esophagus and attention from your stomach, attention from your whole body, from head to toe. And I'd like your whole body to be absorbed in everything I say. And I'd like your whole body to take in and digest everything I say without you making any conscious effort whatsoever to explain or interpret or elaborate or diminish or change or refute what I say. Whether it's your whole body as a young child or your whole body as an adolescent or your whole body as a full-grown adult. Now, let's begin a journey within, and let it be yours entirely, and just transcend this world of flesh and body and go deeper and deeper within into the interior realm of the unconscious mind, where you can find insights and understandings and realizations having power to transform experiences of heartache into experiences of joy, to transform feelings of shame into feelings of self-acceptance, to transform tendencies toward self-sabotage and self-defeat into passions for learning and growth, and go deeper and deeper into the trance, deep, not as your conscious mind would have you understand, but really deep, as your unconscious mind understands. And the deeper you go, the more secure you feel. And the more secure you feel, the deeper you go. And do you recall one or more favorite childhood recollections? Most people do. Or maybe you're thinking you might not, at least not at this moment. And what is now, if not a block of experience that stands upon earlier blocks of experience? And there you once were, a young child on a summer day. And there you are, a young child all over again. The day is bright, a bright, cloudless summer day. And there's the sun in the sky, and there you are, looking right at it, and your eyes are watering, and your vision is blurring, and your eyes are telling you that's enough. That's quite enough. And your eyes are telling you to look away. And of course, you listen. And of course, you do exactly as your eyes have told you to do, without effort and without hesitancy. And there you are again, wanting to play in the sand. Or is it in the water? And you really want to? And you're in your swimsuit? Or are they your shorts? And you are feeling the warmth and roughness of the sand? Or is it the coolness and silkiness of the water? Enjoying a simple experience as only a child can, feeling at home in the world and feeling secure within yourself as only a child can, having no way to know this and no way to know that, as only a young child does. And skin can turn hot and pink, and skin can hurt. And now it does hurt, and it hurts badly, And it really does. And Mama says, too much sun. And she applies a soothing cream. And you understand what she could see that you yourself could not. And you're beginning to wish, if only I had known before what I know only now. And you wish you could tell yourself before what you know only now, don't you? So why not imagine yourself going back in time, back to that sunny day, and there you are, both of you, a little girl playing in the sun, and that little girl is digging in the warm sand or splashing in the cool, shallow water. And a full-grown adult just watching and caring. And that adult is telling that little girl, I'm glad you're having fun in the sun. I just don't want you to suffer from too much time in the sun. I just don't want you to hurt. I just don't want you to suffer. So let's take good care of you together, you and I. Let's take good care of your back and your chest and your stomach and your neck and your face and your arms and your legs and your feet. Let's take good care of your whole body. And here we are already, comfortable and happy together in the shade with a nice cool popsicle. And look at that. It's your favorite flavor, isn't it? And here we are, two buddies together in the shade. You and I, two best bodies together. And now, go still deeper into the trance. You don't need to move. You don't need to talk. You don't need to eat. You don't need to sleep. All you need to do is listen while I remind you of something that happened a long time ago. Maybe you remember it. Maybe you don't. And who is that little girl over there? And what is she doing? And what's that with her? That's her stuffed animal, isn't it? She's playing with her stuffed animal, isn't she? Showing her stuffed animal this and showing her stuffed animal that. And time for a meal is coming, isn't it? After all, stuffed animals have to eat too, don't they? They can't be healthy and strong if they don't eat, can they? But that poor little animal doesn't seem ready to eat. Whatever will you do? Do you get excited? No. Do you get angry? No. Do you get scared? No, not at all. You take a deep breath and you exhale. And you slow down. Now you're raising the spoon to your own lips, and now you're saying, I'll go first. Just watch me. I'll show you how. And you pretend eat a whole pretend bowl of pretend oatmeal mush with pretend honey. Good, you say. Now it's your turn. We'll just cut that slice of apple in half for you, you say. Just take a smell and just take a lick. That's right. And you can just put it into your mouth and spit it right out if you don't like it. That's okay. And now, just put it into your mouth and count to 3. That's right. That's right. That's right. And now, just give it a tiny chew and just let it sit in your mouth. You don't even have to swallow. That's right. And the adult you are now is proud of the little girl you were then. And you wish you could go back in time and tell her how proud you are. And why not go back? Go back now and tell her. Tell her that she really is taking good care of her little buddy, isn't she? Like two best bodies together. And now, that little girl wants to share with you too. And you love her laughter. How freely she laughs as she feeds you too. First one spoonful, then another, and now a third. And she's telling you, not too fast, just a little bit at a time. And it's good for you too. And you really wouldn't do anything at all that might hurt her feelings, would you? And she's learning to take good care of her little buddy. And it's never too late to learn, isn't it? And you can learn today what you haven't yet learned tomorrow, can't you? And when your body tells you this thing or that thing, you can listen, because you do realize that your body talking to you is absolutely nothing if not your unconscious mind talking to you through the language of sensation and feeling. And you should listen, shouldn't you, when your body talks to you, because your unconscious mind knows what you need in order to be healthy and strong. And what exactly does your stomach have to say? How sick and tired it must be of hollow and empty foods that disappoint and deceive, that create a sensation of fullness without offering the reality of nutritional gain. I really don't know why that's so, or even how it came to be. What I do know is this: deep down, your body knows the difference between hollow foods, like romaine lettuce and celery, big in bulk and little in calories, and life-sustaining nourishment that comes in the form of almond butter or cheese or avocado. Now, lead poisoning was once a serious inner city problem. Young children acquired lead poisoning from chips of lead-based paint. Why did they eat those chips? They ate those chips to satisfy a magnesium deficiency they did not consciously know they had. You see, the same paint that was high in lead was also rich in magnesium, and those young children badly needed magnesium. And here's a secret that few people know. There's a difference between you telling your body what it needs and your body itself recognizing what it needs. No body can tell any mind what it, the body, needs. Your body cannot say, "Go find me vitamin D," or "I need omega-3 fatty acid now." All your body can do is recognize what it needs within foods that you feed it. If you're dehydrated and you permit yourself a tiny sip of water, your body can and will direct you back for more water. If you suffer from an iron deficiency and you permit yourself a bite of, say, red meat, your body will direct you back for more red meat. If you suffer from low blood sugar and you allow yourself a lick of honey, your body will direct you back for more honey. And you can count on your body to do that. You really can. Now, what happens when you limit the range of foods you taste? You deprive your body of everything it needs in order to exercise its innate wisdom, because your body can't recognize nutrients it needs in foods it hasn't tasted. It can't direct you back to a place it hasn't been. It can't direct you back to a food it hasn't eaten. And you'd be right to think that nothing will make me happier than knowing you are rediscovering the power of the unconscious mind, the same mind that raises your heart rate when you're excited and slows down your breathing when you sleep, and increases your blood pressure when you're scared. And I want you to listen to the voice of your unconscious mind And I want you to hear that voice within yourself and to follow that voice. Now, your family may be discouraged. Your friends may be discouraged. Even your doctor may be discouraged. But your unconscious mind retains a confidence and a certainty that you can and will change. Just how will you do that? By reacquainting yourself as gently as possible and as slowly as necessary with the vast variety of life-giving foodstuffs that surround you. All you have to do is reacquaint yourself. A taste here and a lick there, a bite here and a chew there. And your body will guide you back to foods rich in the nutrients it needs in order to survive and thrive and grow and develop. And your body has a wisdom all its own, and your body has a rhythm all its own. Your body knows when to inhale, and your body knows when to exhale, and your body knows when to sleep, and your body knows when to wake up. And your body knows when to bite, and when to chew, and when to sip, and when to swallow. And you can trust your unconscious mind to find the right time for you to do this, and the right time for you to do that, no matter what your conscious mind may have thought at one time or another. And there you are again, wanting to play in the sand, or is it in the water, and you really want to, and you're in your swimsuit, or are they your shorts, and you're feeling the warmth and roughness of the sand, or is it the coolness and silkiness of the water? Enjoying a simple experience as only a child can, feeling at home in the world and feeling secure within yourself as only a child can, and trusting your unconscious mind as every child does. And now, just let yourself drift. And the deeper you go, the more safe and secure you feel. And the more safe and secure you feel, the deeper you go. And remember to forget what you don't need consciously to carry into conscious awareness. And don't forget to remember what you know unconsciously you must. And go deep into the trance, really deep. Deep, not as the conscious mind would have you understand, but really deep as the unconscious mind understands. And now, take a few moments of clock time. All the time in the world. And prepare yourself in your own way to continue on your own work begun here and now. You can continue that work through daytime reverie, you can continue that work through nighttime dream. You can finish parts of that work all at once. Or you can complete parts of that work gradually over a period of time that suits your internal calendar, and really do it in a way and at a pace that is right for you as a person in touch with her own body and its own needs. And whenever you're ready to return to the here and now, with a new sense of optimism and ease, you can count backwards to yourself from 5 to 1 before opening your eyes, feeling alert and refreshed. Of course, you won't feel fully alert and fully refreshed until after you've opened your eyes and stretched.